All right, podcast number two. I remember. I I remember I used to do these when I was younger. I used to. I forgot about these, but it was just like a diary journal. I don't know. It was like 2 in the morning. I was outside. I lived in a gated community. I mean, little apartments. They had gates. There were like three apartments, and it wasn't a real ghetto area. But technically gated. It had a big. Yeah, okay. Um, and I would be outside at 2 in the morning. Door kind of open outside because just random gunshots in the corner. You gotta run back inside. Um, yeah, but I would be outside enjoying smoke or something, and then I would just freestyle my words. Oh, is that somebody was behind me? And yeah, that's what I would do. Still have the videos of them, but uh, yeah, I was like, let's try that again. This time, yeah, better. But I was young. Never uploaded them, but I feel like I've come a long way with my speaking. All right, I wanted to talk about my cat, my sister's cat. I'm not no longer my cat. It's my sister's cat. He keeps peeing my bed sheets, and this morning, um, yesterday, I was going to sleep, and then I was like, why do they smell so nasty again? I just washed them 2 days ago, and they have that weird stagnant sweat gym smell. It was disgusting, and I just washed them today, and then I just kept touching it, like finding where the strong smell was coming from, and then it was wet. I was like, this is cat piss. No, unless some person that lives in there is pissing on my bed when I'm at work. It's cat piss. So yeah, and then I was like, I don't know how cat's piss smells, but if it had a smell, it's this one. And then I tossed them out to the living room because I was gonna wash them this morning. So I tossed them there. And this morning when I was making my coffee and I was there, I saw the cat like standing there on my bed, on my sheets, on the floor. And I was just like, what is he doing? And he was like looking at me, making eye contact, dude. So I walked up to him and he ran away. And then when I saw where he was standing, there was like this little yellow spot. And I was like, oh, is this guy? Because we have two cats. I was like, is this guy? I was blaming the other cat because obviously she's a girl cat, So I just put the blame on. That's sexist. No, but it was this cat. Like I have done nothing wrong to this cat. Why did he do that? And it got me really mad. I don't hurt animals. All right. But it got me really mad. I was like, bro, you were making eye contact, but you were pissing on my sheets. And what was that all about? Like, what have I done? It was really disheartening. But yeah, I ended up tossing the sheets in the washer, all of them, all three of them. I put them on high heat with a lot of the soap or whatever that I use. And then after it was done, I did it again, but this time I put soap and vinegar. The reason where you put vinegar is because it helps take away that pneumonia smell, because it's going to come back. I washed them once with just regular, but then it came back, and then I washed them again with vinegar, and it really helps. But I wish I was, for the first time, I was like, I wish I was Chinese just to justify why I'm eating the cat. Yeah. Was that racist? I hope it was. Because I really want to eat a cat one day. And I was planning on going to China to eat a cat. Because you can't eat cats in America. Unless I go to Springfield and maybe. Or whatever Trump said. trying to be cultured. Would I eat a cat? Avi. I would eat anything that has been purified by fire, honestly. I don't know why people are so up about it. Like, I used to have pet chickens and I would eat those. And it's like, oh, you're eating chicken. It's basically like eating a cat. Bro, relax. But yeah, what else? Today's Friday. Friday fun day. I got paid yesterday. The bank account, went up. And I had this good week this week. And then next week is probably going to be our last. So I'm waiting for that. And then we have a month break before we start, working again. But who knows? Who knows? I'm focusing on my photography. I think I've told you guys that last episode. By the way, I'm going to repeat myself a lot because I just don't have enough. I don't have the talent to just remember everything I speak. I'm going to be saying the same thing until I get better at it. I mean, you can't blame me. Yeah, what time is it? All right, I still have a few minutes. What else? What else? I have a photography business tomorrow, baptism, which is good. And then I have a helper. She's gonna go help me. So that's good. Um and then I have to work on an event to make I have to, I hate I'm so backed up. I only have two parties a month, and because I have another job, man. It's like I'm overworked. I'm overpaid, but that doesn't count. You can never put a limit on how much money you're gonna get paid. So I need more money. I want more money, actually. I don't need. What would I need money? Should I buy a Mustang, you guys? I already have two cars. But I feel like I need something to motivate me to get, the fire. Hello? Hold on. So, none of you guys ask, but if you're wondering why I'm driving a minivan, it's because I thought I was going to start a family. I was like, you know what? Let me start buying the equipment. The only thing I need is a wife and kids, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. I don't know. And this thing is already. Oh, it has a CD player. This thing is already like. It's not going to make it, you know? So I'm just going to. Just gave up on that dream. Whatever, though. Whatever. Bro. It's easier if you were a girl. Because you can just, like, trick somebody. You can just, like, uncross your legs and then just pick a dude, any dude. Could be a loser, but as long as it looks cool, you're going to have cool kids. I don't know. Ugly kids. They suffer way too much in this life. I don't want to pass on my genes for that very reason. I was like, oh, well, we were born below poverty, and then I'm over here giving you ugly genes. I am truly sorry. I cannot bear to see the pain in that little boy's or that little girl's eyes. Well, at least for a guy, you can be charming and have some money. But if you're a girl and you're ugly, that's the worst. Because girls will fall in love with an ugly dude if the dude has, he's a good personality, and some money, and good habits. But if you're like the sweetest girl but you're ugly, I was like, that's guys don't care about that. I don't know. You know what? I don't even like thinking about those things. I'm not even gonna. I can't even pull. So my pull game is weak currently, and I don't. Just ignore that part. Whatever I was trying to say. Um. Yeah. What else? Trying to make friends. Yeah. In your 30s. Trying to make friends in your 30s has to be one of the most sad things. By 30, I think if you haven't, it's not gonna get better. Like you should just invest in a gun. Like your only investments past 30 at this with your finances and relationships. Invest in a gun. That's where it's gonna go, anyways. So, ignore that. Just ignore that. I don't know what I'm saying. This is why you get a lot of comments like people shouldn't be getting opening podcasts. Like you have nothing good to say. One thing I want to do. This is the most romantic thing I could think of, and I don't care if you don't like it. But imagine it's 2 in the morning, and we find a Jack in the Box, because that's the only thing that's open. No, also Denny's. I remember when I was young, somebody said you don't go to Denny's, you end up at Denny's. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm like, how can I help you? I don't know if they're still open 24 hours. One day I'm just gonna get up at 2 in the morning and go to Denny's alone. I think that's kind of sexy, actually. My sexy button is all wrong. I think that weird things are sexy. Whatever. Like if I see somebody being all sad and depressed, I'm like, let me get in there. I'm gonna make it worse, but let me get in there. Uh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, sadness and depression. Like I need somebody who has the worst life to get me going. I'm like, oh, you poor thing. Let me just make it worse for you, cause that's hot. What was I saying? Denny's. Yeah. One day I want to get up, go to Denny's, and just by myself or with somebody. Don't want to get too romantic with it. And yeah, that's the most American experience we can think of right now. Denny's at 2 in the morning, or go to Jack in the Box at 2 in the morning. Hi. Nah, I want to say no. I don't do drugs anymore. I think that fantasy died when I stopped smoking. Cause I wanted to go get Denny's. I mean, Jack in the Box while high with someone. I was like, it's gonna get way too sexy. I don't wanna, because high in the night, being sad and depressed. Just thinking about it makes me flustered. Whatever. Yeah. Or Denny's. Like, I'll take you to Denny's at 2 in the morning. For sure, for sure. Denny's at 2 in the morning. Let's go. If you start crying, like that's an aphrodisiac for me. Why am I saying this? Yeah. But by the way, when I was younger, my two coherent thoughts was sexual and suicidal. So my everything in my head is messed up. I can fake it for sure. When I'm having conversations with people, yeah, I can try to be as normal, I guess, as possible. Because I've heard a lot of conversations how people speak. So they're like, oh, let me just have a conversation with you to the normal as I can be. But yeah, my conversations tend to get a little weird, like dark humor, and then I don't want to make people feel like uncomfortable. So for the most part, I want to say I'm joking. I'm a comedian. I'm so don't take anything of what I say as face value. I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm joking. All right, when I say stuff like that, I'm joking. You can't just get away, put it under an umbrella if I'm joking, and then expect people to take you seriously. For sure, for sure. I think that's it. I hit the 15-minute mark faster this time because I felt like I flew better with my words. That's one thing. That's the diary for today before I start my day. And yeah, I'm gonna go do my thing. Today's Friday. Today, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette outside. I'm not drinking tonight because I keep falling into sin and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, wish me the best. Wish me luck in my journey. And the average people, I've only got like 4 views, which is fine, whatever. I'm not doing it for the views right now. I'm just trying to make my persona happen, do a thing. Um, and they're just watching like 30 minutes. And let's say one person saw 4 minutes and then the other person just saw 1 minute. The average is 30 seconds. 30 seconds. They only, yeah, the average is 30 seconds. People stayed 30 seconds and then dipped. So I was like, that's discouraging. I'm still going to do it though. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to do this. I want to do this. Waste my 30s doing this because I have nothing else going on with my life. So, best of luck, peace and love to everybody that's watching. If you have questions, go for it. Don't expect a good answer. I'm not a guidance counselor, although I should be. No. Yeah. So, everything I say, grain of sand. If you're going to be here, you have to be like me. We have to enjoy the sodium. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.